Hello guys, we are back with another video. So in today's video, we are gonna be ranking the, what's it called? Every modern Call of Duty. So every Call of Duty in the Warzone era. So that's basically every Call of Duty I've played. So I'm making them from the best that they've released, modern Call of Duty, to the worst, which is 7, because there's been 7. Okay, let's just get right into it, starting out with the Call of Duty that kicked off the modern era and Warzone. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I'm not putting it 5. Now, I haven't actually played, I have played. I didn't actually play Modern Warfare when it was, 2019. I was not playing COD then. I was playing COD Mobile then. But you can see on my channel playing it for the first time. But going back to this game, playing it, it was not that fun really at all. It was kind of rough. And, yeah, I just didn't really enjoy it. Like, the guns felt good, but people were camping everywhere. You could only play hardpoint to do anything. And yeah, so, mainly because I didn't really play it, it's gotta go 7. I did not enjoy Modern Warfare, really at all. But, maybe if I played it more, I'd move up. But right now, I can't put it over anything else. Okay. Now, what is the now we got, should we go in chronological? Should Cold War be next? Yeah, we'll go from numbering. So number 6 is probably going to be Modern Warfare 2. There's like no redeeming factors for Modern Warfare 2. The TTK was pretty fast. Movement was pretty slow. And I'm not somebody who like loves movement, but it was pretty slow. There was no dead silence. There was no red dots on the minimap. There was just really nothing to make this game like super fun. The maps were alright at best in multiplayer, and it literally the only thing you had in this game was multiplayer and campaign, which the campaign was pretty good. I'll give it that, but just multiplayer was rough. Oh, it also had DMZ. I forgot about it. It had DMZ. I know some people love DMZ. I never played DMZ. I played DMZ like twice, and I played DMZ to get the M13B, and that was about it. And I didn't really have fun doing that. So yeah, I just didn't enjoy playing Modern Warfare 2. I did unlock every gun Orion. I did play it a decent amount, but if I was having the best time of my life doing it, no. There was some fun things on it, but I mean, just compared to every other card on this list, I would not play it. Okay, what else we got next? I think, yeah, Vanguard has to be next. COD Vanguard is one of those games, when it launched, I really did not enjoy it. It was right after Cold War, which I love Cold War. I was playing Cold War to death. And just switching to COD Vanguard, I didn't really enjoy it. I was big into camo grind at the time. And that camo grind was just freaking insane, dude. Honestly, you had to get every gun level 70. You had to do so many challenges, so many kills. You need 30 bloodthirsties, just a whole shebang of insane stuff. So the camo grind was just too odd. But I've come to respect Vanguard because it did employ some stuff that I enjoy now, and it started out. There were some fun things about Vanguard. Like, I would say the map selection was pretty damn good on Vanguard. Sledgehammer did good with the maps. And they did introduce DOS House, which I think is Sledgehammer's best map of all time. I love DOS House. I really hope it becomes Sledgehammer's, like, Nuketown or Shipment. Because DOS House is such a good map. I love playing it. Doing everything on DOS House is fun. And when they brought it back in Modern Warfare 3, it was just as fun as it was in Vanguard. And then also the Patrol mode, where it was the hardpoint by moves, that was also super fun. Patrol was like literally, was my favorite mode. I played nothing but Patrol on that, because it was so fun when I got to play Patrol. And then, but, the guns were super fun. The TTK was a little fast in my liking, but every gun felt great. Especially that Iron Sight Mosin Nagant. That was my favorite gun to use. Just DOS House, Patrol, Iron Sight, Mosin Nagant. You never had a bad time. But yeah, really doing anything else in this game besides that was rough, and the campaign was rough, and the zombies was even worse. So it was just basically multiplayer. So yeah, I did have fun when I played it. Vanguard launched when it was still peak Cold War, so I was gonna play Cold War instead of Vanguard. That's why. Okay, frick, we got 4. We have to go Black Ops 6 at 4. I'll put it over Vanguard because the zombies were super fun in Black Ops 6. But multiplayer was a bit rough in Black Ops 6. The campaign was good. I'll give it that. Campaign was good. Very solid campaign. No complaints out of the campaign. But multiplayer was the mode that shined the least in this Call of Duty. And yeah, the map selection wasn't great. They had a problem with doing all the face-off maps and just pushing that. So every map, if you want to grind camos, of course you're gonna go play Stakeout because it's the easiest. So they really pushed people out of the actually playing the maps of the game and playing, hardpoint and maps like that. And then also all the fun stuff that they had in Cold War, they just really didn't bring to Black Ops 6. Like gunfight tournament, they brought prop hunt back, but it's just worse than it was in Cold War. It was Black Ops 6 was like Cold War, but in the multiplayer everything's just slightly worse. So yeah, there were some fun guns in there, but I just didn't really enjoy multiplayer. I played a ton of zombies. I love the zombies mode. But zombies, the thing with zombies had this zombies had a problem where there was 3 very good maps in the zombies. That would be Terminus, Citadel, and Shattered Vale, and then 3 very bad maps in zombies, being Liberty Falls, The Tomb, and Reckoning. So it was a mixed bag on maps in that game, but I still loved zombies. It was very fun. They had a ton of cool guns. You could use zombies. So I really enjoy the zombies. That's why it's up this high, but multiplayer was just a disappointment. Yeah. Okay. 3, that would have to go to Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, fully put my faith back in the Sledgehammer. They was coming off Modern Warfare 2, and it was basically a direct upgrade of Modern Warfare 2 in about every single way. They re-released every original Modern MW2 map, and that came with launch, so you had a very good map pool at the start. And then they introduced weekly challenges. There was just so much to do in Modern Warfare 3. The camo grind was fun. There was weekly challenges. There were so many different unique guns. They had a very good selection of maps in that game. Bringing them back, and so at the end of the game's life cycle, we had an insanely good pool of maps, and it was just very fun. And zombies was pretty solid too. The campaign was a downer. The campaign was not good, but zombies was pretty solid. You could have a decent amount of fun. I did play it a lot to get the camo grind on that. But is it better than the Black Ops 6 zombies? No. But the multiplayer was 10 times better, so that's why it's here. Okay, number 2. That would have to be Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 got an extreme amount of hate at launch. I don't even know why, dude. The campaign was bad. It was probably the worst campaign so far. I did not enjoy that campaign. But every other mode has been very, very good. If not, peak. Endgame, very solid mode. You can have a decent amount of fun in there. It's not my cup of tea, but I know some people like it and they enjoy it, but if you hop on, you'll have some fun in Endgame. Multiplayer is very solid. It's direct upgrade from Black Ops 7. They added better perks, better everything. The guns are fun. The maps are solid. The movement is nice. I like having the little bit extra movement. I am one of those people that want jetpacks back. So it was just a fun game. And then we gotta get started on zombies. Playing this Black Ops 7 zombies has been so much fun. Every new map release, finding out the Easter egg and doing it has been so much fun. Just playing the game is fun. Cursed is so much fun. Unlocking relics is a ton of fun. It's got so much to do in the zombies mode. And I'm not even close to being done with all the zombies, and I played nothing but zombies basically. And the zombies is I love it, dude. It is so much fun. So it's probably out of all these games, it has the best zombies, and I've really become a zombies player because of 6 and 7. Because I just prefer those modes. But multiplayer is pretty solid too, so that's why it's here. And it's just got a ton of fun. And then, number 1, my favorite Call of Duty of all time, Cold War. Cold War was a pretty, what's it called? It's just probably the best Call of Duty all around in the modern era. Campaign, great. Zombies, great. Multiplayer, the best. It was just... I have 4,000 hours on Cold War, no joke. I played the hell out of this. I played all of 2020. I played all of 2021 when Vanguard was. And still to this day, what's it called? I still play it a decent amount. I do zombie, I do Easter eggs with my friends. I sometimes just go back and play the multiplayer because I have so much fun playing that. I will say it is kind of dead. You can only get nowadays you can only get really games on Nuketown. So that's the one downside. You can't do all the unique fun modes. But just let's get started. The campaign, a ton of fun, a bunch of unique missions, very fun, very good story. And then, oh my god, I've said fun like 20,000 times. And then the multiplayer was just every gun was super balanced ish. I would say the Tech 9's still destroying to this day, and they never really fixed that. But all the guns in this game was super fun. The camo grind was a little bit difficult, but I played it so much I got it done. I still don't have it on every gun, but just all the every gun felt unique, and it's really on its own way. I'll give it that. There were some very unique guns in this game. The snipers were crazy. My favorite gun of all time, the M82. Just look, if I just used the M82 all day, every day, I would still have fun on this game. That gun is so much fun on this game. It's my favorite sniper. And then, what's it called? Frick, I'm fumbling. I gotta think about this. I'm still talking about multiple. And also a ton of fun game modes. It brought back all the party modes. You got prop hunt, and it had gunfight tournament, dude. Gunfight tournament is so much fun. Just to get you get like a basic camo you're never gonna use. But me and my friends, we always played gunfight tournament, and it was always super sweaty and fun. And they have brought that back, so I'm very sad about that. The map selection, oh yeah, I was gonna talk. The map selection at launch was actually pretty bad because they had like 6 months, so you only had like 8 maps, and they're all pretty bad, especially Miami. But with DLC, they brought back with Tony maps like Hijacked and what's it called? Like Rush and all these classic older Black Ops maps. And then they even brought them some new maps that they made, which were very fun, like Apocalypse and Miami Strike. Those were like 2 of my favorite maps, and Yamantau. It was like 3 of my favorite maps of all time, and they were all in this game. And I just had a ton of fun playing those maps. And then we move on to the zombies. Zombies, it's worse than BO7. It might be a little bit worse than, I would probably tie with 6. But the zombies was super fun. The map selection wasn't the craziest, but there was 2 maps I would literally die for, and that's Firebase Z and Mauer de Toten. I love those maps. I'm a Firebase Z defender. Die Machine was alright, and then Forsaken, it was just such a freaky layout. I just really don't like it. But, I mean, we had 2 of the best wonder weapons of all time, the Cerberus and the what's it called? The Crystal Axe on those maps, so those were super fun. The only thing that kind of sucked was the goofy armor system. At least you didn't have to replay it, but it was just you had to go run to that thing every 3 seconds and repair your armor. That was the only sucky thing. But and then the Outbreak mode, I'm so mad Outbreak hasn't come back. Outbreak was so fun. I would play that with my friends all the time. We just loved Outbreak, just hopping on. You didn't really need to do anything crazy, just play Outbreak, and then they had the Outbreak Easter eggs. It was a nice change of pace from round-based, and when I was a new player to zombies, that was the mode I played instead of round-based, because I didn't really know how to do round-based. I played Outbreak instead, and I had a ton of fun, and then that got me into zombies. Cold War's what got me into zombies with, like, Outbreak, and now that's why I love 6 and 7 so much, because of Cold War. So I gotta give it flowers than that. Yeah, so Cold War's just my favorite game of all time. I had so much fun. I have over 4,000 hours, and I still to this day I can hop on and be entertained for like 6 hours straight. So yeah, that's my list. I don't know if you guys agree. You probably guys don't, but I think this is pretty solid. I like my list. I gave the ones that need to have flowers gave the flowers to ones that needed to have flowers, and the ones that didn't, I put at the bottom, like Modern Warfare. Now, we do have Modern Warfare 4. We will have to see, what's it called, where that ranks, but it is developed by Infinity Ward, and their past 2 titles are right here, so. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next upload.